Hey guys, Alex here, and today we're going to talk about time management. In order to figure out how we can problem solve or literally figure out how we can improve time management skills, we're going to take a look at what time management is and why it's so challenging. So, time management is the ability to manage your time in order to complete a certain amount of tasks throughout the day or throughout the week or throughout the month. So it's really just organizing your time efficiently so you're able to get all the things done that you need to get done. Now, why is this so challenging? And it's challenging for all of us, is because of three key things that we're going to talk about today or discuss in detail today. So number one is our difficulty with setting a time frame. So that means setting a certain period of time from beginning to end when we plan on getting something done or when we are expecting a certain period of time for us to get started on a task. And that's key. So, there's a thing we were thinking ahead and we're saying, from this time to this time, we're going to finish something. What we really have to change our thinking to is from this time to this time, I'm going to start, work on, and then hopefully complete this task, right? And that's key. So just kind of changing your mind and being able to understand that when you're setting a time for something, you're not setting that time to just necessarily complete the task, but more importantly, you're setting that time to start the task, work on the task, and hopefully complete it. So you might not necessarily complete the task, but the hardest thing is getting it started. So that is key, just kind of how you're seeing that. The next thing is, how are you setting these time frames, right? Are you analyzing the fact that so-and-so task is going to take you a period of time because it took somebody else that amount of time? Or because that's what you feel that task should take just based on other people or, or just how you're going to be able to manage that? Because you got to be careful, right? You have to really have a realistic expectation of how long it will take you and your circumstances to get that task done. Now, it could be a simple task and maybe you could have done that before in a certain period of time, and that's why you're feeling like, an hour would be sufficient or 2 hours would be sufficient. But, look at where you're at now and the responsibilities and expectations that you have in your life at this current moment in time, right? Are you a mom or are you a dad? Do you have to pick up the kids or do you have to make dinner? Do you have to go to the mail, to the post office to drop off some mail? What is it that you have to do throughout the day that could maybe increase that time frame? Do you have to take phone calls? Do you have meetings? So you have to make sure that you're adding time for those uncertainties of life based on where you're at in this moment in time. And that will be able to give you a more realistic expectation of how long it will take you to complete the task. So lastly, are you setting mini goals? So what I mean by that is, if you're telling me that you're going to complete A, B, C, or D by the end of the day, how are you setting that up? Right? You have to take a look back and say, by 1 p.m., I should have done this much amount of this task. By 2 p.m., I should have completed that task and started on this other task. By 4 p.m., 3 out of my 4 tasks should be completed. Set those mini goals because those are going to be able to kind of guide you and help you accomplish the larger goal, which is getting all those tasks done for that day or for that week. You cannot complete something without setting these mini goals. It's just too overwhelming to get A, B, C, and D done if you're not creating a checkup system saying, did A and B get done by this time? So that is something to look at when you're trying to set up an effective way to manage your time and be able to accomplish all the things that you hope to accomplish within that time. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was helpful. and you have a great day. Hey guys, it's me again. If you have any questions or any comments, concerns, if there is a specific topic that you want me to talk about, or you want to do one-on-one coaching or training with me, feel free to hit me up at this email address right here, and let me know how I can help. Thank you. Have a nice day.